Is Boston in a housing bubble? If you ask a home buyer or home seller, this is an important question in everyone's mind right now. Hi, I'm Katherine Kranenburg, moving to Boston, and if this is an important topic for you to know, in this video, we are going to dive into what the Boston housing market looks like currently and what is on people's minds right now. So let's dive in. First off, this topic is actually really important, and not just in Massachusetts, but across the United States. And it's important because what we've seen is the continued rise in home prices and now more higher interest rates. So what's happening is it's becoming more difficult to afford the house that a lot of people are looking at because of increased interest rates, which are contributing to also lower housing inventory. It's also important to note that each city and town in Massachusetts does have their own data points. So it's worth noting that I'm in the greater Metro West area of Boston. So I'm in an area called Newton. And so what my market looks like would very much look different from what's happening on Cape Cod or happening in Nantucket. So for example, even other suburbs, for example, East Boston or South Boston or South Shore and North Shore. Some areas have more opportunities than others, and some have more challenges. So it's really important that you reach out to our team. We have connections with local realtors in other markets, and we can help you get that data if you need it. So you can always hit the subscribe button, or you can email or call us at info@movingtoboston.com. Housing data, and let's say from September 2022 compared to 2023, it may come as a surprise that we've actually seen home prices go up in 2023. And let's say that's pretty much across the Boston area. I'm in the Newton market, so we have definitely seen an increase, say 5 to 8%. It also may be a surprise to see that the number of homes are actually down from September of 2022 compared to now. We are about 20%, maybe even more, less inventory. So home prices across Boston have increased. And if you take a look at this article by the Greater Boston Board of Realtors, what you're going to see is the median sales price for single family homes in August was $881,000, which is a 6.8% jump from the previous year. Okay, so I'm gonna take a closer look at this again. So here we have seen about 30% less inventory right now in 2023 compared to 2022. So additionally, the median sales price has reached also a new record high for the month of September at $849,000, which is 11.7% increase from September of 2022, which brings the median sales price to about $881. So we've seen about 30% less inventory compared to last year, and we are seeing more like record high home prices if we look at just the median price over the last year. I think that the median sales price in Boston proper, the condo sales have gone up about 8%. Again, less inventory, increase in home prices. So the question about affordability is really a concern for a lot of today's home buyers. Boston is a draw because it's basically a small international city, right? And people who relocate to Boston are coming from New York or DC, San Francisco, Portland, Oregon. So overall, we are seeing a upward trajectory of home prices. And I would say we aren't seeing a crash, and we really aren't seeing a setback based on these trends that continue to go up. So in this Forbes article by Robin Rothstein, basically, given the current conditions, she says that the housing market remains competitive for prospective buyers. And with many homeowners locked in at a low interest rate and unwilling to sell, demand continues to exceed for sale inventory. So go check out that article. And let's not forget the occasional request we get here on this channel and even in my emails, and they're just like, hey, Katherine, can you help me find the deal in Boston? And so I would just say, continue to reach out to us, send us an email at info@movingtoboston. And look, you know, we're very rooted in our community. We have deep relationships, strong relationships across a variety of different markets. So we have firsthand knowledge, and you just never know. So keep those questions coming. As far as new construction goes, we are not seeing a halt on that really at all. If anything, we're seeing new construction coming up, new design from a variety of different residential developers as well as commercial developers. And you're gonna see that across Metro West Boston. You're gonna see that in Boston. We're gonna talk a little bit about what is the main driver for that in just a second. We're also seeing in areas like Waltham with biotech growing, as well as in Cambridge. And as you can see, we're also seeing in the commercial development space, many people are in design phase, because when you go and ask them, like, why are you building right now considering the interest rates, you know, they're pretty much of the mindset that within, you know, 3 to 4 years from now, when their projects are done, interest rates are not really going to be a concern for them. So I'm going to go into what's coming to Boston in 2024 and 2025 in another video, but a few that I can just reference right here, right now, is the Austin Lab Works, which is going to be opening in 2024. That is really going to be incredible, a mixed use of commercial, retail, and residential. If you look at the View, which it's called View Boston, that opened in the Prudential Center this summer, that was a big hit, and also something that has been in the works for a while, right? So to get the full list of what is coming to Boston, like I said, we're going to be putting out another video about that very soon. And speaking of growth, if you take a look at one of my previous videos, I talk about the MBTA Communities Ordinance that the governor of Massachusetts has put out there. And this is a way for homeowners, current homeowners, and future homeowners to build and grow not only the residential space in and around public transportation, but also commercial spaces, commercial development to increase the needs of our growing population, not just in the suburbs, but in surrounding areas around the Metro West area. So let us know in the comments below if this was a helpful video. And again, I'm Katherine Kranenburg with the Moving to Boston team, and I'll see you on the next video.